What's going on, everybody? My name is C4. Welcome back to the channel, and today we're here for episode 17 of our Madden 26 Vegas Raiders franchise mode, a franchise many call the best franchise mode going on the internet here today. But we have an issue. Everyone has an issue right now. If you have been playing Madden on All Madden, the competitive nerds, apparently, that's what I've been told, have ruined All Madden. We are scoring at a staggering rate. Every game is a shootout. Every game is pretty much 45-38, both teams score in 40s. I'm usually not a big gameplay guy. I think I'm good enough at gameplay, at least offensively, when we get to All Madden on our main series. I can beat the menu merchant tags a little bit. Defensively, definitely a different story. But we are at a spot right now where pre the last patch, with my All Madden sliders, it was the most fun I was having in a Madden series that I've ever done on YouTube on All Madden from a gameplay perspective. I loved it. I loved the balance of it. Maybe a little high scoring, but it didn't feel broken. And we are currently in a state of broken, and I'm going to try a little, it's going to be R&D, unfortunately. Last episode, we tried the sliders a little bit, changed a couple things around, didn't really see much improvement. This episode, I'm going to make maybe larger changes to see if we can, by the end of today, of these 4 games that we have on the slate. We have Jacksonville, we have the Chargers, we have Week 8 against the Vikings, and then we have our Week 9 game. And hopefully we can end this with a set of sliders that at least makes the current state of All Madden in franchise mode playable. Because right now, yeah, so we have Kyle Clary. I mean, he's in the discussion. Like, he's not insane. He has 14 touchdowns to 1 pick. But we've never really thrown a lot of interceptions in Madden 26. I'd like to pat myself on the back there. Dante Thornton, 3rd in receiving yards. That's not foreign territory for him. But when you look at the rushing numbers, the run game is absolutely broken right now. We are getting like 12 yards a carry for Ashton Jeanty consistently. We have double the amount of yardage that RB2 has. And, you know, don't get it twisted. Ashton Jeanty is an incredible player. I am playing with a 99 running back. He should be, you know, honestly kind of overpowered, even though, you know, he's not a speed merchant by any means. He's the number 3 rated running back in the league. But the number one thing I don't want to do is I don't want to house rule myself to death here. I've built a very good team. I do not want to go an extreme route to make my very good team I'm going to make them all play bad so that, you know, we don't run the score up or stuff like that. I don't want that. Because at the end of the day, I'm not a gameplay guy. I am a team builder, rebuilder guy. Don't want to make a super team, dominate the draft the way that we have, and then be like, guys, honestly, I got to make our very good team. I just got to cut their legs off. I can't make them feel as fast. I can't make them play to their stats. I don't want that to happen. And I also don't want to, like, I can't run the football here because I know I'm going to get a big play, right? My job is to figure out a way to make everyone else better. I think this is a big issue. Like, I know when I would play Call of Duty, I don't play Call of Duty as much anymore. It's kind of ruined that franchise. But, like, it would be so annoying when they would just nerf things. Like, oh, there's a fun gun everyone's using. Let's nerf that gun. No! Let's make other guns good. Let's bring other things up to that level. That is what I want to try to do with this slider set. I don't want to make my team worse, because you're already getting that from an All-Pro to an All-Madden experience. Very clearly, if my team played on All-Pro, and then I played the next game on All-Madden, my players would play dumber. My players wouldn't play to their ratings. I'm already embracing that. I don't want to make it that much more extreme by just ruining my team with sliders. What I want to do is try to fix the issues by making the other people better. So let's see what we got going on. Well, first things first, I am going to nerf the play call limit down to 3 from 5. We'll see. We'll see if that kind of eliminates some of the money plays, some of the meshes, if you will. I already have played 95% of the series on 12-minute quarters. I knocked it down to 11. I'm going to bring it down to 10. I'm not going to go any lower than 10, but maybe this can kind of bring the scores down overall a little bit for both sides of the ball, because obviously right now points are kind of out of control for me scoring points and for me allowing the CPU to score points. Now here's a look at the sliders. These are based off of my S-tier sliders that I had rocking and rolling before the patch. And we've already nerfed them in the last episode a little bit. Obviously, these sliders, I've always said, they kind of started off of what Matt 10's work has done, and then I've kind of adjusted them to my personal play style a little bit. I've looked around, man. I spent about 2 hours last night just through YouTube videos, through Reddit, on Operation Sports. I've seen a couple different slider sets. Not a whole lot of work has been done post-patch. Like, I know Matt 10 is usually like, I'm kind of looking to see, I'm very interested to see what he does and change. But the new FIFA came out, and he's been playing that, hasn't really had a Madden slider set come out post-patch. So we're kind of on our own here a little bit. But there are definitely a couple trends that I've looked for, a couple people that have best slider sets out that I think we could change off of this set for at least this first game against Jacksonville, and we'll kind of see where we're at. But it has to start with some of our player skill. The biggest issue right now is the run game, and I think to adjust that, we are going to have to take a considerable step down in our run blocking. So I'm going to bring it down to 30 right away. I've seen extremes, like knock it down to 0, knock it down to 5. We could get to that by the end of this video, but the number one thing I don't want to do by nerfing this so much is I have a good offensive line, right? And I think even more so than the disappointment and the lack of immersion of Ashton Jeanty rushing for, honestly, I could probably get 200 yards every single game, would be, oh, my offensive line that's clearly very good, I've slidered them to death so that they're not very good. We can't get any push. We can't get any run game going. There has to be kind of a fine balance there. So we're going to start by knocking this down to 30, and we can kind of play off that. And I'm also going to bump up the CPU tackling to 60. And we're going to see maybe if those two balances can give the CPU a little bit better chance at surviving when we run the football with Ashton Jeanty. Also, I've been playing with like a little bit on the lower side of injuries, so I'm going to bump them up a little bit here. We'll go right to 45. Again, maybe that could be a way. You know, these guys in the wear and tear and all that stuff adds up a little bit. Maybe we can deal with a couple more injuries to help with the realism a little bit. I was going to adjust the penalty sliders here. Some of this is based off of Matt 10. He had a legal block in the back at 25, which was a lot lower than what I had. We're also going to bump up defensive pass interference to 70 and offsides to 70. I was going to bump fatigue up to 70, which could help with like the individual player stats if we're going to have a little bit more subs coming in and out. And then for base sliders, we're going to go with this for right now. Quarterback accuracy 38, pass blocking 58, wide receiver catching 46, run blocking at 30. That's really going to be the one that's circled. 45 on ball security, so we're going to try and reasonably nerf our run game by hopefully just buffing the opposing team's run defense. Pass defense reaction time 65, INTs at 48, pass coverage at 60, tackling at 50. So like overall, this has been a nerf across the board for our passing offense and our rushing offense. We'll see if that can kind of bring everything a little bit more in line. Again, I want to be an elite offense. I think we built an elite offense, but there's a difference between being an elite offense and consistently being like an historic offense, which I think we got to kind of find that middle ground. As far as CPU is concerned, obviously we do need to combat the robo quarterback. That was something that was not fixed in the last title update. So we have quarterback accuracy at 30, and I've seen some wild variables here. Probably the two that I've seen is run blocking. I've seen in like single digits, and I've seen CPU throw accuracy in these single digits. Now for throw accuracy for the CPU, that's not foreign territory. A couple Maddens ago, it wasn't uncommon to have quarterback accuracy on all Madden, like in the single digits, like 5, 6, 7, 8. So that, I mean, I think we're relatively in a decent spot. I think, again, pre-patch, like quarterbacks were going, yes, it was annoying, but it was like only the good quarterbacks. Anytime we played Mahomes, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, stuff like that, they would go 90% completion percentage. But if we're playing like middle-of-the-mall quarterbacks, they were going like 70s, 80s, close to league average. I didn't hate it. So we're still trying to combat that. We do want to encourage the CPU to run the football a little bit more, so we're going to have that bumped up to 62. And also, I mean, we are just lighting them up through the air, so we're going to buff their pass defense reaction time. We're going to leave INTs at 48, and we're going to bump up their pass coverage and tackling both to 60s. Let's give it a go. As far as like our to-dos this week, we have mock draft 1 drop. This is just a fairly blunt reminder. We do not currently have a first-round pick for this draft. That could change between now and the draft. Hopefully it does change between now and the draft. But that is the privilege that we had of having 2 first-round picks this year. And guess what? I now know, and we now will find out the dev trait of our 2 first-round picks from last year's draft class as they have played enough snaps. Well, first, we have John Falk, who is literally the only top 5 talent guard that I've seen. And I've seen probably about 20 in Madden 26 between this and my rebuilds. That wasn't a superstar dev trait. Now, it's still a very good player. 79 star. He's going to be, probably mid-80s by the end of his rookie campaign and, Got to be probably one of the best guards, probably one of the highest ceiling guards. He's already a number 17 guard in the league. But certainly a little bit of a wet fart here, given the high standard, incredibly high standard that we have set in this series for drafting players. That Falk was not maybe an S-tier talent. However, other first-round pick certainly is. We have got Mr. Nathan Nails. This was a calculated effort. If you turned in to the offseason stream during that draft, we had about 750 of you. There was a run of corners, and we literally we like Nails, but there's a chance someone sniped him. There's also a chance that we could have been aggressive and got any other corner. There was 7 first-round corners. We said, no, we're going to stay put. We're going to draft a guard, and we're going to get Nails. And Nails is a superstar dev playmaker, which I love to see as we continue to develop him into an outstanding nickel corner. With that we gotta get this guy some better. We gotta get him some better abilities here. But a superstar dev nonetheless, I am very happy with that. Throw in the fact that we got obviously the UDFA X Factor. That kind of offsets maybe Falk not being a superstar dev, and we are still awaiting the dev traits for Guerrero and Pierman. Obviously, Pierman's injury is significantly delayed. He's only out one more week though, so we will get him back this episode, but it's probably going to be a minute till we unlock that dev trait. Then we got Guerrero just at about 50%, so they'll probably get it around the same time. So hopefully that's the last time we have to talk about sliders, because we got a huge matchup here. The Jags have become a rival for us in this series. Last year, they belt-assed us in the regular season. Worst loss I've taken in my recent memory. I literally couldn't do anything. We couldn't move the football. We couldn't stop them. It was very frustrating. And then we met up with them again in the playoffs. A chance for revenge. Beat us again. And now here they are at 2-3. I got a little optimistic. Okay, we're at home. It's Monday Night Football, primetime football. They're below 500. They're 83. That's nothing. And then you look at it, they're the best 83, best below 500 team I've seen. They have a top 10 offense, top 10 passing offense, almost a top 10 rushing offense, the number 5 defense, a top 10 passing defense, and the number 1 rush defense. So with the sliders, this is going to be a perfect opponent to see where our run game at. And you're not going to get a better opponent. That's why this is a perfect time to do it. Because if we've kind of got a little bit more balance to the run game, it's a little bit more realistic, the Jags' first place run defense is going to be on full display. Now, we did get a little bit of help as they are hurting. They're going to be down their starting nose tackle and DJ Reader. That could affect the run game a little bit. But more importantly, they're going to be down their 2 top running backs. Bashal Tutin, who has game-breaking speed, but more importantly, of all the more importantlies, is Etienne. Etienne has been the X factor in both of our losses against the Jags. I could not stop. He probably had 300 total yards in both those wins. It was unbelievable. So him not being there, maybe advantage us. But we're going to do everything in our power, hopefully, to experience a great new slider set while also moving to 6-0 and beating a team that just seemingly has our number. Now, I think for the first kind of slider test set, we have to go with the same weekly loadout that we have been, which is definitely a pretty good set all across the board. We're going to buff our offensive line here. We're going to buff our quarterback, and most importantly, we're going to buff our secondary just to see. I can't just flip the script. We've seen what it's like. We got to try to fix where we've been at. So you got to keep the buffs, I think, the same way. Not for naught. We got 2 kickoff returns last episode. I don't think that has anything to do with sliders. I think that's more to do with our dynamic 1-2 punch here's kickoff returns. Let's see if they can still play at that high level. And we got Big Mitch energy. Starting things out very well, up to the 42. Let's see. Did we find balance? Did we find a way to get this gameplay back to where it was post-patch? Or are the Raiders still going to be an offensive juggernaut? Let's see, man. Number 1 rush offense, nerfed against the number 1 rush defense, buffed. Okay. Literally, I was getting 10 yards a carry for pretty much every game so far this year. So already seeing some improvement here. Oh, don't throw that. Oh! Okay, that was very risky. And we get an injury. The Rodgers, the right guard. Oh, a little spin move. That brings us probably in the field goal range. J-Mo. It's early, but I'm interested. This is piquing my interest so far. We're earning it. What was screens? Screens have been a very high hit rate for us. Well, Devin Lloyd said, 3rd and 6 on the 28. There's secretly a sicko side of me that would appreciate a stall load here. But I read the comments. You guys want to see a lot more J-Mo. Oh, look at this. Sometimes you don't need J-Mo. Sometimes you need your sneaky athletic quarterback to make a play. We'll get 2nd and 8 on the 9. Really, again, I read the comment. Everyone wants more Jameson Williams. I'm going to try. We're going to try to force feed him here today. Oh. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. We'll cook up something here. We'll get a good play. 3rd and 24. I still can get a first down here. There's nothing there. All right. They passed with flying colors on that first drive, this Jags defense. We got to settle for the 54-yarder, but right down the middle. At least we leave with something. There we go. Great play right there in the backfield. Love seeing that from Derek Hall. He going fishing. 3rd and 10. Coming up, would love to get off the field here with a stop. Which is like, you know, the two things that need to get fixed is our defense just can't continue to be a complete freaking liability. Oh, let's go! Isaiah Simmons! Woo! Oh, nice little throw there, Thornton. I mean, you know, I get it. If you're trying to defend Thornton and he's not going deep, it's going to take you by surprise. So that's on us right now to continue to maybe not invest our points as he upgrades on just continue to make him ridiculous as a deep threat and get his route running, intermediate short route running up. There we go. There's another injury on the defensive line there. But, man, run game, it is hard to get this thing going, fellas. I'm resorting to mesh. Come on, let's go. Get your goddamn hat on a hat and block these dudes. There we go. Need that, man. We could not settle for 3 off that pick. Had to punish them. All right, on a 3rd and 3. See if we can bring it again. Honestly, don't know how Isaiah Simmons keeps getting on the field. Like, I have my depth chart set accordingly. Oh, that's a good play. Right to Travis Hunter. Who, again, reminder, we have made him a full-time wide receiver in this franchise save. Which I think in real life, like, it's gonna come to a point where maybe you can have the novelty, or like if there's the injuries have decimated the secondary. Oh my God. If injuries have decimated the secondary for the Jags, then you play him at corner. But I think at this point, man, he's slow start. Have him just be full-time wide receiver. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just kind of keep the fact that he can play both ways. I don't really think there's a lot of markability. I don't know if he's trying to be that Ohtani guy. I don't know nothing about baseball, but I know that there's like a guy that's kind of doing the Travis Hunter thing in baseball, and he's like elite and insane. But like, I don't think from a football standpoint, Travis Hunter being a good wide receiver and a good corner at the same time is going to hit the same way versus if he just becomes like the next big wide receiver, like 1,000-yard, 10-touchdown wide receiver. But there we go. Delay a game right here. In the rare time, I will go to a zone defense. We got Nails out there, our new superstar rookie corner. I don't usually use her a corner. Let's do it right here. Do it. I dare you. I dare you. That's where you know he was looking there the whole time. Beautiful job. And we hold him to a field goal attempt. Holy shit, we got defense going. Let's go, boys. Another good drive here. Put points. These Jags linebackers, every hit, punishing on Jeanty. Might need to check that out a little bit. Hey, they're good defense. Honestly, I don't want to. For us, sometimes screen pass is usually like it's what most people do on 3rd and a mile. But for us, it's been such a good play. Like this is honestly one of our better plays to try to get yardage here and get a first down. Look at the blockers out in front. 62, hat on a hat. 4th and inches. No chance. Originator time. He's not even out there. We got Darnell Washington. I don't love this. I love it. Like that exact light box was showing up time and time again before we made the adjustment, and that's where I'd get like it'd be plays like this where the middle of the field's wide open. That it would literally be like, oh, they literally just aren't ready to stop the run. Here we go. I mean, you know, didn't take the mesh. Can't get the pass rush going. There is a side of me that almost hopes they keep this close and get a touchdown here. These guys are running out of time. I got to settle for 3. Man, look, tackling feels better. It's only one game. But from like a weirdness standpoint, it felt like post-patch you had that weird, and I've seen it enough times that it's not just me complaining that I suck at the game. Where it's like your guy just doesn't ever want to engage. Like, okay, you know, that's still annoying. Jump balls are, you know, jump balls. But I haven't felt once today that like my guy just like takes like the worst angle ever to make a tackle. So far it feels all right. You know, you would see it. I literally would put it in. Oh, let's go! Jamal Adams. Ageless wonder with the sack. Definitely looking for feedback as well. We talked about last episode when we got some contract extensions in. Do we just keep Jamal Adams as like the old head? We have enough salary cap that I don't think it would be a regretful decision to retain him. But we saw, and I must have called it out like 3-4 times a game in the last episode, where it's like, why is my guy not making a tackle? Why are they taking these terrible angles? Why does it feel like I'm slow dancing with the other guy versus like trying to be aggressive and actively bring him down? I mean, we're only halfway done this game. I haven't seen that animation once. And I forgot. They got Mr. 70-yard field goal here in Little. But if we can get out here, man. Only field goals. Oh, that's a terrible. I mean, I had the leg. That gives us great field position. Oh, look at that jump throw. Can't let the best tight end in the league just be wide open there, Jacksonville. Good news, Jeanty is back. Michael Myers stance. Follow your lead blocks. Who wants it? Winters? Thornton? Winters. Oh. I mean, he didn't even have enough depth there anyway. Completed pass, that's still going to be... I mean, at least would give us an option. 4th and goal on the 7. We'll settle. It's going to be 4-down territory for the Jags. Maxx Crosby, very quiet game. Going against Anton Harrison. Matchup he should be winning. There we go. Hey. Damn. Completed catch. Wow, my guy wasn't making those tackles last week. We'll bring a little pressure here. 3rd and 2. They can earn it. If they're going to just try to run it, you know, let's call their bluff. Will they go for it? Or are they going to be like, oh, there's too much time here? That is that was terrible coverage and a terrible drop, which I think is offsetting terribleness. And they are going to go for it. Make them earn it, boys. Let's go, Mad Max. Oh. It's going to be close. Turnover. Let's go. Great tackle. Isaiah Simmons having a game. Maybe his best game in his career. Look at this. Get off the blocks. Breaks a tackle, but it's a community effort to bring him down. And, hey, struggle with the run game. They're down their top 2 running backs. Their RB3 shouldn't become an absolute game changer just because he's their starting running back. Now for us, we have 93 yards to go. I'll take chewing up a lot of the remaining time. There we go. Our first run of over 10 yards today, coming in the 4th quarter. Did that get broken in the last update? Where, like, it's just injury, and then that doesn't even, like, tell you who it is. It used to tell you right away. There we go. Clary, I mean, I think we're at, like, 80, 90% completion percentage right now. Taking what they're giving us at an elite click. Oh, I mean, feels like, hey, if any Eagle fans out there watch that Bucs game on Sunday, forcing the ball to A.J. Brown just to get him going, that's kind of what happened on that play. Doesn't work out. You get the ball if you earn the right to get open. You earn the right to get the ball by getting open. Actually, the good thing about that play is we did chew up a little bit of clock. Why are they running the football here? But we did chew up enough clock that, like, you know, they need 2 possessions here. And running the football inside their own 20 is truly bizarre. Like, what are they seeing that thinks they could just... What are you doing? Oh! There we go. Hey, at least punish the quarterback for taking off and running. They're moving. Credit's due, man. They are getting down the field here. Like, Robo quarterback probably makes that layup, not throws it in the turf. PBU, 4th down, a chance to get another turnover on for a defense that is giving up like 40 points a week. We might be able to get out of this without giving up a touchdown, which this is incredible. Boys, have we stumbled upon the all-time fix here? 1 first down, and this thing is over. We got to earn the first down. And Jeanty's on the sidelines for some reason. Well, wear and tear. We're going to have to throw for this on 3rd and 3. I mean, honestly, I'd love to just say, you know, bite down that mouth guard and just chuck it to J-Mo. Boom! Yes! That's for everybody in the comments that said get Jameson Williams more involved. J-Mo. Dagger. Tough grab. I mean, I'm gonna try to, like, throw in as many aspects of the gameplay as I can that, like, I just didn't see at any point. Last 2 episodes. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, there's our defense reminding us that it's still kind of there. All right, so first game in with the sliders. A lot of things seem to be, again, consistency now is a big thing. Sample size needs, you know, it's fine for 1 game, but over the course of this episode, are we going to get to a spot where this is consistently what we are getting? But I don't think there was, I mean, we got the deep ball. It wasn't like we can completely neuter ourselves with our explosive plays. The run game, we had to earn it and didn't really earn it against the #1 run defense in the league. We got PBUs. They moved the football. Like, they got garbage time, but, like, they could hit the explosives. They can nickel and dime us, and they're down their top 2 running backs, so their run game should have on paper in real life sucked, and it kind of did suck. So let's take a look here at the stats across the board. And I think the only thing was just, like, maybe it's just a bad day at the office for us. 71% completion percentage, Trevor Lawrence. We went 70%, 69, nice. 1 touchdown, 1 pick for T-Law, 2 touchdowns, no picks for us. But again, like, we're kind of, like, hovering around that league average. Running the football. Now, this was, you know, certainly maybe something to monitor. But felt, you know, obviously 1.8 yards per carry is pretty goddamn disgusting. But it's the #1 run defense. So maybe that's, you know, cause and effect, if you will. Big time explosive plays from the Jags here. which we simply can't be giving up. But like, I mean, we still got ours. Thornton had a big touchdown. J-Mo got his yards, 67 yards for Brock Bowers, getting open across the middle of the field. Defensively, more so from our standpoint, we got some nice TFLs. The sacks, certainly, you know, that's probably the only I got from this gameplay. But Isaiah Simmons with a very nice interception. We got PBUs, fellas. What? So we had pass blocking for CPU at 55. I'm going to bring it back down to 50. That's where I had it before on the last sliders. And I wasn't really getting a crazy amount of sacks outside of Maxx Crosby, which I think is like as intended. So we're gonna go default here and see if maybe we can get a little bit more pressure. And we got a big game. If not the Jags, you know, I think it's very fair to say from a divisional standpoint, the biggest pain in our ass in the AFC West has not been the Chiefs, has not been the Broncos. It has definitely been the LA Chargers going back to the Gronklin era. Justin Herbert has always had big games against us. And we're just gathering information in today's episode. And hopefully we have a very competitive matchup here at home as we look to go to 7-0. Now our coach knows how big this matchup is. We're going to get some film prep here with Kellen Moore, a.k.a. Butthead. I think they very suspect linebacking group. Wow, shots fired at Junior Colson and pretty much essentially Derwin James. Have our receivers work the seam or sit in the middle of the field. We can pick them apart. So, okay. He wants us to run the football. He literally wants us to run our offense of running meshes, digs. You agree on targeting linebackers? Sure. I mean, that's kind of your job to know what their weakness is. So I'm going to trust you. So which player is going to talk of a big game? Is it going to be Jeanty? Is it going to be Big Mitch? Knowing Madden is going to be our kicker. Like, oh, Jay Hawkinson really wants to work the middle of the field here. But we're going to be talking, it's Brock Bowers. Get 6 catches for him. Doable. Very doable. Now, the good news for us is Pearman, the rookie safety linebacker hybrid, is back. We're trying to, if you're looking at like a play style, we're trying to make him our Derwin James. Look at that, running in coverage. And it is Kirkland getting home on the sack. Bringing up 3rd and a mile. That was outstanding coverage by myself. Pat on the back. Now we got to do it again. Because again, if we're going back to like just general gameplay issues for us. Oh my God. Well, that still exists of get a sack and then the next play they always punish us somehow. That brings up another 3rd and long. Bend don't break, 3rd field goal range. Let's at least make it a challenging field goal. They go underneath. Not even. I mean, they could go for this. Good stand. Wow, that's their fault. That's their fault. Simmed it because I thought we held him a kick. They fucking baited us. And it is Pearman. Turnover on downs in his first game back off injury. My bad. Okay. We'll go through the. I just hate going through the whole, like, oh, it's automatic field goal animation. Learn my lesson. We're going to see every field goal to make sure they don't try to bait us again. But a great stand by the defense, getting off the field, forcing a turnover. Now, can we get the run game going? Was non-existent against the league's best rushing defense last year. And this year. Back-to-back years, the Jags are just the premier team at stopping the run. And very much felt like that. So, is it going to be able to get changed up here today? We will find. Look at this. Oof. I mean, it's our game plan to run the football, pick on their middle of the field. But I'm gonna keep running it because I don't want this to be like, oh, it's the exact same. Our sliders did absolutely nothing. It was just a bad matchup. Like, can they stop the run? I gotta challenge them to do that. Second and 8 midfield. Keep it on the ground. We're able to bounce. Okay, that's good. I mean, solid. 3rd and 5. We'll go big old send old Mitch here in motion. Whoa! No one got Benton. How did this happen? Just insta sheds on 76. Wow. Go nails. Great tackle on the fullback in space. Huge size mismatch. Still comes down with it. It's another third down. Opportunity to get off the field. Happy we got Pierman back at a good athlete. Man. Glad McConkey's on one. All right, let's go, man. Let's heat up. Let's go Mad Max here. Mad Max going against Joe Alt. All-Stars. He wins on the inside. That is just a chuck up. And no one jumped. I didn't say these sliders were going to fix Madden. I said I want to try to get back to where the game was at pre-patch. And that has been an issue since games. There's no way, dude. Come on. There, go to Winters. At this point, just get that first down. You got plenty of time. Oh, you idiots. You dumb idiots. Whoa, what? Why was that throw 20 yards shorter than what it should have been? Well, this is Jamo. Yes! I told you we'd get him going. Had to do it. That's the only way to respond to a fucking 8-minute drive and 10-minute quarters. They played my hand there. Up the wrist of Winters. Good play design. That's how you start, man. We gotta have a very efficient opening drive here the second half. Establish intent. Oh, Jamo, we got them jammed up. We literally made them pick themselves on that play. Great play design. Pat Phoenix in his bag. 2nd and 10. Love to see him come down with that. It's a tough. I mean, yeah, that wasn't a hospital ball, but it was certainly trending in the area of a hospital ball. We'll go 3rd and 10. We're going to look for Big Mitch in the slot. It's one of our favorite plays. And he does get a decent release, but not super clean. 4th and 4. I'll go with what coach wants. Kick field goal. I'll take the points. Wants to go for it. We'll absolutely go for it. Damn it. Kind of wish. I get it though. Stack points when we can get them. Oh, Pierman. Welcome back to the lineup, man. He had growing pains before he got hurt. He made the most of sitting on the sidelines there. Feels like a different player. Seeing the game better. 3rd and 8. Let's double up on 15. Double up on 15 for the love of God! Stop letting him beat us! It's one guy! Fuck, man. Okay. We gotta figure that out. Try to get super aggressive. Mad Max going for an ACL there. Brock. Oh my God, dude. What? I get it's Derwin James in coverage, but we can just throw that right to Brock. He got open. He had separation. 3rd and 8. We got Mitch up the middle. Gets away from Jalen Watson. That's the explosive we need. Gets one to Mitch, man. Hey, Derwin James. It's an old Derwin James. Should struggle at this point in his career with the shiftier guys. Doesn't get much more shifty than Big Mitch. 3rd and 2. Got him. Brock Bowers. Ooh, huge hit. Good grab. Just need to hold on to it. This should be very easy. Light box. Ashton Jeanty, the response that we needed in front of these home crowd to protect our undefeated season going into the fourth quarter. Oh my God, we just got mauled. Yes! Yes, we got one! He jumped! And well, when I say it's an iron putt, it's worked all game. I don't fault Justin Herbert for trying that again. We learn from our mistakes. Jeremy Chin. Back-to-back games with picks, but he's on the trainer table. That could be a huge momentum shift late. I think we go with the pass here. I think we stay aggressive. They're shell-shocked. This is a tired defense. They were just on the field. Oh, he catches everything. Dante Thornton to midfield. Oh, baby. Jeanty, I mean, we've yet to get 100 yards, but we're close. I'll be shocked if we don't get it today. Keith Mitchell subs in for Ashton Jeanty. Rather Ashton under, but look at, blocking. Yep, good job, boys. So happens to you. If I'm investing first-round picks on guards, they better block their ass off against bad run defenses. Oh my God, we got Stonewall. PBU, Darian Porter. Dude, I literally get as excited off like a shot play touchdown as I would just getting a regular run-of-the-mill PBU. And Derek Hall, the free agency, the mercenary, with a sack, brings up third and very long. Get out of here. Huge play. Nathan nails. And it is, I kick the field goal. Kind of do a one-score lead versus going for it on 4th and 17. You still got all your timeouts left. Do they know something we don't? Oh, we got the PBU Porter on the outside. Probably should have been a pick, but I will take a turnover nonetheless. Hey, I'm happy. I don't know if I'd still have this feeling if we were 0-2 with the new sliders, but it feels good. I think we're in a relatively great spot right now. Another win. Completion percentage is like in line with where you want it to be. 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. Again, like I wish we had the ball a little bit more offensively, but we couldn't get off the field defensively, so you're gonna have games like that. 239, 1 touchdown, no picks. 101 for Jeanty. Now the yards per carry, 6.7. Like that's again high, but this is also not a good run defense, so we should be able to take advantage. Mitch 64 yards, J-Mo 90 yards and a touchdown. Just didn't really have enough snaps to really get the passing game going. Defensively, TFLs, 2 TFLs, second half Derek Hall, 2 TFLs, second half Bryce Kirkland, Crosby, Jamal Adams getting home. We got the pick from Jeremy Chin, and again the PBUs, man. We used to go like 3 games where we had 1 total pass breakup. A very nice upgrade of that game to Ashton Jeanty, 96 overall. At this point, let's just get him to 99. He deserves it. Now, as we return to the scenario, the bummer is we just didn't have enough reps to get Brock Bowers those 6 targets that he was looking for. So, we probably should get something because we won the game. That's a big divisional win against a team that we've struggled against. It'd be nice to see if we can get something. Got Brock Bowers. This one was for the fans. For the fans of the channel are looking for sliders. This one is for you. Now this week, outside of focusing on a very stingy Vikings defense as expected, we do get to set our national focus for scouting. And for this year, it is very obvious we need to, I don't know, maybe not say very obvious. It's not a strength. It doesn't really line up, but I think linebacker is probably where we have to get a little bit. We're not going to have that first-round pick. In case we can't get that first-round pick, I need to have all the information on the Sam, Mike, and Will that we can get. I'm actually going to go back. I'm going to bump it up to 11 and just see, maybe we can get a little bit more reps on offense. A little bit more. I don't need a lot more. Maybe a drive, an extra drive or 2. So we're going to big test, man. We've struggled against really good wide receivers, and we're going to get 2 this week. But most notably, Justin Jefferson and the Vikings. Now, offensively, they've struggled to score a lot of points, so this could be a scenario. Maybe give them a lot of yards, but we don't break. But my focus is this Brian Flores defense. Top 10 defense, top 5 at shutting down the pass. Let's test that out. I got ourselves 3rd and 4. Love to just get this to Brock Bowers. Looks like a very good matchup for us on the outside. Except not really, so we'll take off and scramble. Got to slide there, buddy. We got an injury. Jackson Powers-Johnson at center. Back spasms. Oh, baby. Keaton Mitchell. Gashing this. I mean, hey, they're not particularly great, honestly, at stopping the run. It's their pass defense that's on point. J-Mo, maybe? J-Mo, absolute. Should have that's on me. If I think I would have high point that football throw right up there, lobbed it even. Need a little left bumper action on that. Fuck. 2nd pick of the year. And that was still the right throw. That was the right throw. Like, we should have thrown that. We just should have thrown a different pass and it would have been a touchdown. Fuck. God, this field. Look at these lines. Like, who programmed these lines? This is an atrocity, a monstrosity to look at. Mad Max. Hey, that's what we needed, man. We've done nothing defensively to that point. It's been all Minnesota going forward. Let our best player get his 8th sack of the year. Maybe that will heat some shit up here. Let's go. X Factor enabled. Oh, that's all we needed. That's not Brian O'Neill at right tackle. He was one of the top free agents last year. Oh, no. No. It's going to be a long day. Third and a mile. Back-to-back sacks. One more. Maxx Crosby hits 10 on the year. Wins on the inside. Oh. 2 nails. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Honestly, I don't know if that's it feels like it could be a me thing because it's been an issue the whole time that we've played as the Raiders. Is it also maybe just like something you got to deal with in Matt? Like, what is that? That's a superstar corner, man. All right, let's bring a blitz here. 3rd and goal. We've been pretty good so far, at least in today's episode. Bend, not break. Teams can get between the 20s or making them settle for field goals. And I think that's going to continue. 4th and goal. I'm not simming any other one because as soon as they sim it, they change their mind. It's a good stand. Would have been real disappointing to have those 2 big sacks by Maxx Crosby and still have them get a touchdown on that drive. So, good job. Try to find a rhythm. With no blockers. Oh, what are we doing, fellas? Yep. You think Jameson Williams wants to run fast in a straight line for us? Or we get some of that back. Thornton. Ah, Jesus Christ, dude. I mean, we were screwed after that screen pass. Punt. Oh, they're getting the razzle-dazzle out here. Okay. Okay. I respect the razzle-dazzle. I think I just signed a compliment. You're going to run gimmicky shit to move the football on us. Let's see this Guerrero. Spy. We gotta have. Every time I want to use our linebacker and get aggressive, it's like spy. You gotta. Paul Miles gonna come in. Like every time, even if I see the blitz, don't blitz, because you know the quarterback's gonna run it. There we go. Great tackle by Guerrero. Some Michael Jackson right in his face. I got 3rd and 4. If we can bend not break again, that'd be huge. We're going to go Mad Max, 100%. Wow. We're not even using Justin Jefferson. Who the fuck is Ward? Terrence Ward. Jefferson's out there doing goddamn cardio. That's not good from Pearman. Why is this field so, like, unnecessarily hard to see anything? I'm too old. I'm too old and too many salads have been consumed over the last 4 years for me to be able to deal with a freaking zebra. I don't even know what you'd call this field. 3rd and 5. Thornton, let's go. Tough grab. Oh, there we go. Jeanty. At 18 yards before that, gets pretty much more than, yeah, best, you know, all of his yards in one play. Finally. We'll fall up, see if we can get that old Mitch, Big Mitch energy slant. Got him. Good bounce back, dude. That's how you get Kyle Clare's confidence back. Great drive, top to bottom. Let's bring a little heat here. 3rd and 5, midfield. I think if we just sat back, just giving them a field goal chance. Bring the heat and get nothing. Oh, okay. Oh, that would have been yikes. All right, let's just get to halftime. Let's go, Pearman. Guy's an animal. Do it again. Anytime Rashad White touches the ball, Pearman, you're in his grill. That brings up 3rd and long. What do we got? Let's get Mad Max in a second. Oh, no, he's in coverage. What? Let's go Bowden. X Factor. Double teams, commands it as a UDFA, throws an unnecessary barrel roll, and we get a PBU by Pearman on TJ Hawkinson, and another injury to the offensive line of the Vikings. Defense gets off the field. Oh, Brock Bowers, let's go. 2 great tight ends in this game, but one is in a different tier. Throw it to my guys. Gotta trust them. 3rd and 4. Oh, you had him. I mean, maybe we didn't, but I think Brock Bowers is good enough that we should have at least assumed we had him and thrown that. Fuck. I can get the lead here. Play good defense again. Oh! Good play design. Good effort by Mad Max. So, regarding Robo quarterback, that play, prime example. Here we go. We got to get out the field. 3rd and 6. Oh, baby. I mean, that's an hard putt. You can't. Maybe Justin Jefferson, not Addison. That can't be happening. And the X Factor, Levy, brings it down. Got Brock Bowers. Look at that. Just. He didn't even do that weird college football 26 animation that you always see happen there. I mean, that's what happens. You run a play, you never freaking run. Trying to get that to winners. Trying to design something for winners in the end zone. 3rd and 11 on the 25. Field goal's not the end of the world. But we definitely want more. Mitch. Throw it inside to Mitch. And it's... Well, we've doubled our interceptions on the season in one game. And there's just no zip, man. That's the second time this game that it feels like we've noodle armed that. I'm not saying that wasn't the right call. I'm not saying that we weren't baited a little bit. But just felt like there's no throw power on that. No torque to try to get that as fast as we can to the sideline to get that grab there. It's all right. Our defense is playing well enough that, like, I can say with confidence, I think our defense can get a stop here and win us this game. That. Right on cue. Oh, wow. Okay, limit it. I mean, we actually might be getting into let them score territory. We can't get a stop here. If they get one more first down, we're going to be in let them score. Oh! Fuck! I mean, Josh, that's his first catch with 2 minutes to go in the fourth. We've done a good job. But that could not have come at a worse time. Let him score. Hell of a drive, man. We had him to 79 yards passing till that drive. We're going to go for 2. Right now, though, we're going to go with the classics. Tell you, get this ball next drive. We're really going to see how good this Vikings pass defense is. Can you stop them? And now we can get the win with it. Can you? Do you have an answer for Dante Thornton? I don't think you do. You might be able to get a Kitchens kickoff return here. That'd also be awesome. Oh, look at that. They're smart. We love Big Mitch, but he's not the same type of returner. We're down. Can't not go mesh. Plus, we put the new house rules in. I can't call a play more than 3 times. We're not abusing it. But we are abusing this. Dante Thornton. It's money. Let's go. Oh, who's hurt? No, it's whatever. Put some ice on it. What a play. Not gonna lie, I kind of want to make this take as long as possible, but that. Let's go for 2. I mean, hey, at the end of the day, if you don't have a Dante Thornton answer, we gonna get you. And there we go, 2-pointer. We have a field goal insurance. That's our own damn fault. What are we doing here, dude? We play man defense and man defense only. Right here. Same play. You do that to Justin Jefferson. You don't do it to watch Jordan Ashton, 6 feet tall against a 6'4", 99 man cover corner. X factor, you're throwing the 50-50. Look at that, dude. We ran with him. Ran that route for him. Earned it. 18-15 championship DNA right there. We don't have it yet, but that's a sign of it. Kyle Clare had his worst game. Still goes 80%. Did have a touchdown. Both quarterbacks touchdown, 2 picks. And I don't know if J.J. McCarthy was targeting Justin Jefferson on those plays, if we have the same kind of luck and fortune. Ashton Jeanty, 69 yards and a touchdown, gets his 1,000. Brock Bowers, Dante Thornton were active. Struggled, obviously, with J-Mo a little bit. There's only so many mouths that we can feed. Shout out Mitch for getting a touchdown. 4 TFLs, 2 sacks. Maxx Crosby took this game over. 2 picks by Dontrell Levy. And boys, we're playing a little bit of defense now. So for the final gameplay, here in today's episode, we have the Detroit Lions in Week 9. And I think very fair to compliment them the same way we complimented the Jacksonville Jaguars when we took them on. The team that is better than their record may show. They have an 89 overall offense. That's going to be one of the best offenses in the league. They have a slight advantage over our defense from a talent perspective. When I look at that, it's like, all right, they score top 10 points. They can run the football well. They can stop the run, so that'll be interesting to see how well we match up. As you know, again, this whole episode is going to be branded by we're testing out the sliders. Let's see how legit they are at stopping the run. But I am still seeing a defense on the Detroit side that allows more points per game than our Vegas Raiders. And if you are doing that, you certainly have an issue. So I'm expecting this game here to potentially be a shootout. But I have all the confidence in the world that even with these new sliders that are supposed to make the gameplay harder, we can't lose. And we're not going to lose here today at home. Now we got a storyline here in the zone. We're talking to our quarterback here, Kyle Clary. Thanks for stopping by. So you've had a great season so far. We're about to set a remainder of the year goal here, I believe. Look at that. What a team player. Let's talk about the second half of the season. What is your goal? Let's set, honestly, a lofty goal. I would like to see, for, I assume, a massive XP boost. Let's go passing touchdowns. I don't know what number this would be. I'm going to say he's going to say 35. I think 40 would be a little bit on the high end. 40? Okay. Look at that pyramid. Wasn't even his job, but since you missed a couple games, what was it 3 games, 4 games, 5 games with an injury, he has come back a different player. Like, we might have a defensive rookie of the year candidate if he plays like this to close the year out. 3rd and 17. Like, he's given us what Jamal Adams was before he got, double seasons in a row, regressing quite heavily. Nothing. There is nothing there. Someone please get home. Look at this. Just arm punch it. Jeremy Chinn, that's what, his 3rd pick of the episode? I don't know. I respect an arm punt. That's probably better field position than what they would get on an actual punt. Got Mitch right there. Oh, man, that was great bait. Ooh, huge hit by Brian Branch. But they put all the attention on Brock Bowers. Free things up for Mitch. We'll see, man. The only way to test out if a good run defense can actually play like a good run defense is to run the football. We got to understand, Ashton Jeanty's going to get his. Jeanty got great separation. Up to the 2. A methodical drive. I think I know what play we need to run here. We see Aiden Hutchins on that side, so we're going to promptly audible to the other side. And there we go. His league-leading 14th rushing touchdown of the season. Ashton Jeanty is coming for the MVP. Damn it, man. Well, at least we know where the Jameson Williams production has shifted on to, and that is the shoulders of 87. Very talented tight end Laporta. Got ourselves a 3rd and 5. Love to bend up break. That's been the mantra of this defense. And the proof has been in the pudding here. We have been able to get opposing teams to settle for a lot of field goals. And when they're running it, oh, he's cloth. God damn it. Good run. The run on 3rd and 5. Play calling certainly has been sus. Jeremy Chinn have a hell of a game. Another pick. Big time TFL. I know we were kind of previewing the roster. Who could we trade for picks? Because we don't have that 1st round pick in next year's class. I do remember during the stream, Jeremy Chinn's name was popping up a lot. We gotta put some respect on Jeremy Chinn, ladies and gentlemen. Is that is Sam Laporta again? Do not have an answer, but if we can hold it, I don't think they're gonna go for this if they can't get it. Watch the sneak. That was a hell of a drive by Detroit. All right, settle down, Jared Goff. If that guy didn't, we're gone. That's a 60-yard rushing touchdown. So I guess even more proof that we got good run slot. Because I mean, pre-slot, I think we're gone. That was an excellent play call, and that was one guy absolutely ruining it. But here we go. We're able to get the ball to Jeanty. The injury, man. That right-hand side, Rodgers and Grant are always leaving the game due to injury. It's kind of an issue. 3rd and 3. Don't want to stall out here. We got J-Mo at the sticks. Got him. Oh, no. Jack Campbell, I don't know. I got to get a second look. That looks like one of those ones. I don't know if it's actually a fumble or not. The way that they're celebrating, they probably know something more than we do. Let's see. Oh, yeah, dude, that's out. Come on! The pressure's getting to him! Fuck! 3rd and 6. And I'm actually going to try with Pierman here to see if I can help out 87. We do not want the ball to go. Oh, baby! We get home. Jamal Adams! Who else? And this stout defense flexes on him. And we get the whole new field goal. All right, we got 3rd and 10. We'll go double slant. We're going to look for Big Mitch. He's always our go-to here. Definitely want to get the ball back to Jameson Williams to get some confidence back in his game. Wow. Guy with his little cute face paint on there. What am I talking about? Use a fucking face paint picture and half the thumbnails. Go J-Mo again. Just make it an easier field goal. That's huge, man. Get his confidence up after the fumble. From 43 yards, we go to halftime. Tied at 10. Oh, yeah. I mean, hey, management. 3rd and 3 on the 22. Love to see Coach B 4-down territory. But we got a good play here to move the chains. Winters, Thornton at the top of the screen. Winters is coming! Well, runs here, soften them up and or get it straight up. Let's run. Trying to go right behind the fullback. We'll push, run into a wall. 3rd and 6. We'll go mountain drive or C. We got J-Mo coming in motion. See if that could open things up for him. All right, and a man defense. Which works for us because he is a very... I'll do what Coach says. Come on, go for it. Go for it. Go for it. Go for it. Coward. Can't go against the great Pat Phoenix, but I would have been more aggressive. We're at home. You know Dan Campbell will go for it. Like I talked about earlier when I was making the slider set, that I don't want to like nerf myself. I don't want it to be like if I was playing pre-slider. There's very clearly have been plays, if you're just kind of playing default all Madden right now, where it's like I'm gonna get 20 yards running this. If I audible to a run, and I was just like, am I really gonna have to get to a point with Jeanty where it's just like I can't run. I can't run in these obvious run situations because I'm gonna continue having like 300 yards. I would hate that. I hate self-policing gameplay when you're trying to play the hardest gameplay going to make it even harder. I will make the one consolation now. What I just did though. Oh, Levy, Chin. Let's go! 2nd pick! Perfect timing, user pick! To finish my thought, I'll do what, like, we'll go with what Coach wants when it's 4th down. I'll be the one to maybe help lessen the 40-point per game kind of thing. Like, if he wants to go for it, we'll go for it. When he wants to settle for 3, we will settle for 3. That'll be our self-restraint house rule. But Jeremy Chin, I think that's his 4th pick of the year. All into this episode. Look at that, man. Right over Amon. I mean, that's not a good throw at all. Overthrew Amon-Ra St. Brown. We can't stall out. We'll look at Jameson Williams again. Maybe even Brock Bowers, especially if this is a man. Oh, I'm going right bumper. That's like I got baited there. I did. Mitch. Honestly, I think we had Jameson Williams too if I would have just stayed on that. Got baited. I thought Brock Bowers would be wide open. Fuck. It's been a minute since we've got, like, just worked by a tight end like this. Like, I'm getting Gronklin PTSD from when we played the Chargers and they had Tyler Conklin just be the greatest tight end in Madden 26. Laporta has, like, 200 yards today. I don't think Amara has a catch, though. 3rd and 5. We're going to go not blitz Pearman. We're going to try and... Oh, my God. Why are they just... What are those just like, fuck, like, throw it up, see what happens. Aguilar Porter's been unstoppable today. And we're going to go through this field goal animation because sometimes they'll bait you and go for it. All right, we're tied. 5 minutes to go. Can we have the type of drive? That's why we have protect the kicker off. We can go on a 5-minute drive and win this thing. I'm pretty sick. And they kick it to the best return man in the league. Gets no help blocking. All right, 3rd and 5. Don't want to stall it. I do like Jameson Williams here again. But we've got that even, like, audible to avert yet today. Suck it. Break glass in case of emergency. Come on, J-Mo, this is for you. How many steamboats? Again, dude, we can't. We can't keep locking in on him to make a play, dude. Get open. I hate this shit. Why do I keep... Watch this. Thornton's got to get open. Go to Thornton. Boom. How about... Okay, he almost got open. I get it. I want to get J-Mo... the chat, the comments want J-Mo get going. Perfect game for him to get going. But we already had 2 bad plays because we're trying to get him going. Oh! Let's go, Dante Thornton! It could only be him. That's how Jameson Williams needs to do that shit. You got to be undeniably open versus me trying to force you that he's walking off. That's what the best in the business fucking does. I mean, again, did we leave them too much time? We left them at least enough to make things interesting. 1st and 10 on the 38. They're still running the football, which is... Looks like they're going to run in here again, which means watch for the play action. Toss! Wow. Okay. Really weird play calling, but... Okay. I mean, hey, 8 yards or 8 yards. They can still stop. They still got 30 seconds. Probably the last time they're going to run the football. I still don't think... Oh, no. Sewell... Okay, we don't want to get excited over an injury, but Sewell leads to an injury, which means it is now time to use your Maxx Crosby. Who we have in coverage. No! Yes! Fuck off! Let's go! Game over! Darian Porter seals it! Up its ugly head, but that came down to the wire. The Raiders remain undefeated at home, 20-13. And it all came down to old reliable. Big shot play, the only one of the day to Dante Thornton when we needed it most. We lulled them almost into his sleep, like, oh, they're not going to throw the deep ball here today. And then Thornton just went nuclear. The only way an absolute freak of nature alien like him can do. And 2 costly turnovers by Jared Goff, just chucking it up there. Pretty much Hail Marys. 3 of them, sorry. It's just, you can't. You absolutely can't do that. Humble game by our standards offensively. 236, 1 touchdown, no picks, but 83% completion percentage. Very efficient. 75 yards for Jeanty and a touchdown. 105 for Thornton. Would have liked J-Mo to get... I would have liked... the way to phrase this is I would have liked him to get open more. I would have found him. I was just hoping for him to make more opportunities for himself. Had the costly fumble. Defensively, Channing Pearman has been a revelation for this defense since he's returned from injury. A sack in a TFL. Jamal Adams, 2 linebacker sacks. We got 2 picks by Jeremy Chin. Darian Porter with an interception. We got PBUs. Couple of them there. This is just... We're playing lights out right now, boys. And we got an upgrade off this game for Dante Thornton. Just in case you forgot, when you see him make plays, how scary good he is. 6'5", X Factor. The stats speak for themselves. I'll be honest, we're getting a lot of picks, so I'm going to go from 48 down to 45. And I'm going to lock this in as our slider sets. I think I made a video last night with the sliders. That was before I played this fourth and final game. Obviously, we've been getting a lot more picks. I like it, but let's take a long, honest, hard look at ourselves. We've got a lot of picks this episode, more than we've had pretty much any other episode. So I think a big part of that, really the only thing that has changed, we had the interceptions up. We could maybe nerf that down to 6, like try something like that. Perhaps 60-45. Let's go with that. Lock it in. And there you have it, fellas. We have figured it out. I don't want to say that I've saved Madden. That's incredibly arrogant, but I at least at minimum saved our series. Where every game, 42-36, 50-27, 51-41, 45-28, 45-38. I like a shootout as much as everybody, but when a shootout is the norm, you kind of lose your lot. There was really no defense being played, and every game we ran for 150 minimum with Ashton Jeanty. Now, I don't necessarily want to be like, well, look at this, guys. Low scoring, not as many exciting. I think we're going to have to figure out a way to get back to scoring that many points. And we've earned our wins. Like, barely beat the Vikings. Barely beat the Lions. I would say it was, maybe relatively comfortable against the Jags and Chargers, but still competitive, to say the least. And we weren't having absolute bullshit. I really do think I'm proud of the slider set that we have curated in today's video, and where we end this video with where our team's at gameplay-wise. I feel like we're in a really, really good spot. So I'd love to hear what you guys think. If you can get out there, test the sliders. Kind of did a video yesterday, kind of breaking them down a little bit. But I always just kind of want to continue to refine it a little bit. Like, that's why, again, we've got, if we're being honest about how these games have broken down, we had, like, no picks. And then since that, we got one pick against Trevor Lawrence. Reasonable. We got one pick against Justin Herbert. It's like, yeah, I mean, it's reasonable. Like, I don't think we need a massive nerf. But then we got 2 against McCarthy. Okay, it's adding up here a little bit. And then we get 3 against Jared Goff. So I think that slight nerf to our user pass defense. We'll be interested to see where that's at for the next 4 games. We got the Bengals, Eagles, Packers. So, hey, probably the toughest stretch of our season to maintain our perfect start will be next episode. So you're not going to want to miss it. What day is today? Tuesday? Probably Thursday. I'm going to try my best. My plan is to have Raiders every other day. I see the comments saying you guys want more of this. You want a little bit more consistency with the uploads. Every other day is going to be my plan. So we'll be back on Thursday. You ain't going to want to miss it. Until that time, it's your boy C4. Say it was your first time stopping by. Don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button. Smash the like button if you enjoyed. Leave a comment if you're testing out the sliders. Leave a comment if you just want to help out for the algorithm and try to hold this video out with the YouTube robots. And that'll do it for me today, guys. Until next time, it's your boy C4 saying peace out. Love ya. Have a good one.